Well, you picked the worst time to go live then, huh?
Hey guys, what is up? Sports Chat back at it again, and I'm here with my co-host Tyler. And he just hit 21 subscribers. Woo! Let's get it. Woo! Yeah, so 21 last night. Congrats on the milestone there. Now what's next? 25.
Yeah, boy.
25 is next.
No, the next goal is 69.
No, you got to hit 50 first.
Nope, 69. We skip over 50. We go right to 69.
Okay. I like that. All right, so I think we should just get started we should just get started right now and just kick it off with Stephen A. Smith. And with this situation with Ohtani and everything. So I'm going to bring up the video right now. So let me bring it up real quick. All right. Can you see that?
Yes.
All right. I just want to look at something real quick. Okay, we're good there. So before we hit play, bro, discuss your thoughts.
I think you should play video first, then I discuss thoughts.
Yo, can I ask you something? Okay, if I hit full screen here, does that cover like this whole thing, or it doesn't?
I think we'll only cover the window that's selected for it.
Okay, so I'm not even going to do that then. Checking the volume, it's good. Tell me if you can hear it.
And I understand that baseball is international.
Okay, so I'm going to rewind.
And I understand that baseball is an international sport itself in terms of participation. But when you talk about an audience,
yo, can you look at the chat because I'm off the. All right, cool. Anyone there?
Yep, we got Philly Sports Podcast here. We got Eagles Uncensored, Big Play Slay.
All right, sounds good. Guys. Yo, Uncensored. You didn't DM me back, man.
Ooh.
To the ballpark to actually watch you.
Just tell me when to pause it, bro.
I don't think it helps that the number one face is a dude that needs an interpreter so you can understand what the hell he's saying.
All right, then pause.
Right.
So, as you can even see right there, that clip went viral after that utter garbage that came out of his mouth.
Yo, wait, you see the likes and dislikes ratio on this?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. All right, I'm just going to say on this
now,
fuck.
Before I continue, I will at least mention that Stephen A. Smith attempted to walk back what he said on First Take, and a half-hearted attempt to try and apologize, we'll say, because out of lack of a better term, even bringing up how, as an African-American, I understand what it's like to have to deal with, being judged for race and all this bullshit because he wants to try and make this about minority stuff like usual. Now, don't get me wrong, there are situations where that is called for. This, when you're trying to defend a comment you made about one of the brightest spots in a sport, and your entire argument about why it's bad for him to be the face of that sport is because he can't speak English that well? Get out of here, dude. Get out of here, dude. You are a despicable human being. You want to bring race into almost half the things you say, and yet you do crap like this. It's utterly disgusting to see crap like this.
Let me know how you feel about this. Of course, Tyler, sorry to call you off there, bro. But I'm just saying here, Tyler's very passionate about this, and he's got a lot of feelings, and he's letting it out right now. And I commend you on that. I have one question, though, bro. Is there, players that don't speak English? They learn English by playing baseball, right? Like with other teams.
It's not even so much that. But let's take, for example, I'll go into your realm. I'll go to basketball. Let's say Yao Ming. Let's say there was someone who came onto a TV show as a bona fide journalist for basketball and said, oh, Yao Ming's bad for basketball because he can't speak English very well. He needs an interpreter. There would be massive outcry and people saying that dude doesn't know what the fuck he is talking about, because it's not about what language you speak, it's about how you play the game. This kid is being compared to Babe Ruth. People are saying that this is the closest we will ever get to seeing Babe Ruth back in his prime. This guy is able to pitch extremely well. He's able to hit. He's already had over, 30 home runs this season alone.
Are you serious? I don't pay attention to baseball, so
yes.
I'm like
Dude,
on the house.
I've said this so many times. Like, this is the perfect time to try and get back into baseball with how electrifying some of these young stars are. And Ohtani is one of the brightest stars in the game right now and is leading it to a whole new generation.
How old is he again?
He's in his young 20s, if I remember correctly. Let me double check.
Why is everyone younger than me? That's not fair. He has 33 home runs, Robert said.
Yeah, 33 home runs. And Shohei Ohtani, he is 27.
Why? Oh, I'll take that. He's 2 months older than me. He's 28, Robert said.
I just Googled it. It said he was 27.
Robert, you're wrong.
I see. He corrected himself. But yes, it's one of those things where, like, I'll even go back to baseball. Ichiro, whenever he did an interview, always had an interpreter. He said the reason behind that.
Screen off, okay?
Yep.
Unless you want to on.
No, you can turn it off.
Right here.
You can turn it off. That's perfectly fine.
Actually, wait. I'm actually intrigued on what the rest.
It's more just comments about the outcry that he had to face.
Oh, you watched the rest of it? Because I didn't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was just the clip of. It was just that clip of it, but it's like Ichiro always had an interpreter because while he could speak English, he said that he didn't feel comfortable trying to express his emotions, his feelings through a language that it was not his main one.
So, did you see what Uncensored says right here?
No, like I brought up with Yao Ming, like, if you had someone going out there saying, oh, he's bad for the sport, he doesn't speak English that well, that's problematic. That's extremely problematic. Just trying to say that a player doesn't deserve to be in the spotlight because he can't speak English is asinine, especially in this day and age. It's one of those things where sports is one of the few things that's supposed to be able to transcend the barrier, that language, a barrier language. Words, hard to say when you're mad. But to have someone say that the only reason that one of your top and younger stars of the entire league is bad for that sport just off of the language they primarily speak, the fact that, they know speak English well, bad player, bad person, bad publicity. I hate it, especially coming from someone like Stephen A. Smith, who has always said that there needs to be less of this kind of stuff in sports and trying to focus more on the sports themselves. The fact that he's going to contradict everything he has stood for is just talking about baseball. Like, yes, it's not basketball where you're going to have a lot more international players that will speak English because they're going to be playing a lot more in America. They're going to be trying to learn more in their time that they're here. Like, Giannis is a perfect example. Like, the guy's been speaking pretty good English considering he's coming from Greece.
He speaks pretty well. Like, yeah, I can go into that with the NBA and stuff, but that will take me for hours.
Yeah.
I don't know time.
It's another one of those things where baseball, while it is not as popular in America, it is pretty popular internationally. Like, look at Japan. Japan has entire schools dedicated to baseball. They have some of the strictest regiments for baseball, and they produce some of the best stars, like Shohei Ohtani, like Ichiro. We have the Dominican Republic, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., son of one of the most prolific hitters of all time.
He's one of my favorite players of all time.
His son just hit the 200th home run of all time in the All-Star game just a couple of days ago.
Are you serious?
He got the 200th home run in the All-Star game in all time.
Wow.
His son also decided to decline going to the home run derby, which he honestly probably could have won if he actually entered it, because he wanted to focus more on his team sport.
Now, I'm sorry to cut you off here, I just don't know who's in the home run derby. Like, I know who won, but can you fill in to the people that don't know who was in the home run derby?
I want to make sure I get the exact list here.
Yeah, please.
No, Ohtani was in it. Trevor Story was in it.
You know what? Just look it up and share the screen. Okay?
Sure thing.
And
there we go.
Okay. Wait. It's not there.
Well, I had to share the thing. Yeah, so right here we have Shohei Ohtani, who was ranked 1, by the way, as a pitcher. Juan Soto. We got Salvador Perez versus Pete Alonso in the first round. Joey Gallo versus Trevor Story. And then Matt Olson versus Trey Mancini. I actually really like Trey Mancini so far this season. Showing a lot of promise. But, it's just, again, I want to focus on this man here. He's a pitcher, and he plays center field.
Wait, so he's a pitcher? He plays center field?
He is what is defined as a two-way player. So he plays.
That's what you were talking to me about a couple days ago, and I didn't actually know.
He is able to be both a pitcher and a actual fielder. He has that good a skill set.
Now, who was the last person, Babe Ruth, who did that?
Yeah, well, the last person who was able to do it at a major league level and do it with high success was Babe Ruth. And he is one of the most prolific sluggers of all time. And while people don't really talk about his pitching ability much, he was still a pretty damn good pitcher in his day as well when he was with the Red Sox, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I mean,
so Ohtani can DH, but he also does play center field or the outfield in general.
DH, he's a pitcher, and he plays.
DH isn't a real position. DH is essentially when they don't want to have a pitcher batting, because in the American League, you're given that option where your pitcher doesn't have to hit.
Hey, Howie Roseman is on the same page as us.
Even Howie Roseman agrees. That's how bad a take it is.
Let's go. He plays 2 positions, Robert.
Yeah.
Robert, you're the baseball guy. Come on, man.
Robert.
Bruh. He doesn't even make baseball content.
It's a complete asinine opinion. It's a horrible take by him. And the fact that he tries to deflect all the blame in his apology makes it hurt even more, because he could have gone out and said, I completely apologize. I was completely wrong about what I said. I think he does have a bright future for the sport, but, list some actual reasons to say why he shouldn't be, why it's bad for him to be the face of the sport right now. But instead, he tries to deflect and try and walk it back. I hate it. I hate it so much.
We got a surprising guest in here, Hunter Doyle from the Philly Insider Podcast. So, do you agree with what Hunter says here?
I 100% agree. Ohtani, Babe Ruth, they are once-in-a-generation players. We will probably never see another player like Ohtani for the rest of our lives. He is that special.
When did he get drafted?
Ohtani?
Was it 2 years ago? 2, 3?
Oh, no, it would have been a couple of years ago. Because, again,
that is a couple of years, 2 or 3.
So baseball draft systems, before they make it to the majors, they're usually
yeah. You and I talked about this at work when I was at work.
Well, here's the thing. So he's an international player. So I actually don't think he got drafted, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so he was drafted when he was in Japan for the Japanese baseball league.
He was signed internationally. He's not drafted.
Yes, so
it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where with international players, instead of drafting them like you would normally for the NBA drafts, instead teams are given international roster slots so they can sign a certain amount of players from internationally. Which is kind of what happened with Vladimir Guerrero Jr., for example. The Blue Jays traded a couple players to get a couple more slots, and they used one of those slots to sign Vladdy, who has become one of the most entertaining players to watch.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong here. I'm not a baseball guy, but I was going to have this later in the Hall of Fame induction, but category discussion. Do you think he'll be a Hall of Famer, or is that way too early?
Ohtani?
Yeah.
Listen, if Ohtani keeps playing the way he is now, there's not a doubt in my mind he'll be a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
It's just the fact that you can be a two-way player in the majors already shows like how good of a player you are. Because I don't think people truly can grasp that don't watch baseball like how hard it is for someone to do that. Pitching alone is one of the hardest things to do, especially with the crackdown on the sticky stuff. So this way they can't get the spin rate. They don't have as much control over the ball as they did. But when you're putting that they're also practicing their hitting. If this guy is a slugger, you're good. Like, this guy is an absolute slugger. He's a hitting machine. And the fact that he's a pretty decent fielder on top of that, like, it's insane. He can literally do just about everything.
Mike Trout? Yes. I mean,
Yeah,
we'll discuss more about Hall of Fame.
Amazing.
Like, we'll do a baseball Hall of Fame, like, probably next week or something if you're down for that.
I would love to.
Yeah, but right now we're just strictly talking about this right now. So, yeah. It depends on if you... Yep, that's just...
Yeah.
Yo, Nate Talk Sports. What is good? A Giants creator. I love his work.
Giants.
Yes, he's a very nice guy. He's been a fan of mine for years. So I fuck with his content. He fucks with mine. So we're gonna collab in the future. I can't wait for that, man.
Intriguing.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
You know how long he's been subscribed to me, man? Remember when I did the Gary interviews?
Really? That long?
Yes. I know, right? So I got it. We got to work because I appreciate people who stuck around with me for that long. Like, you know me and how I take each comment personally and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Nate Talks, thank you for everything. I'm telling you, man, we'll work on something probably in a couple weeks. So we'll figure something out.
But that, in conclusion, though, is the end of my TED Talk.
End of your what?
Equals fake Phillies fan. Yeah, I don't know who runs the Howie Roseman YouTube account, but I love him.
I mean, I'm not really a baseball fan. Like,
which is why you're a fake Phillies fan.
Mother. Wait.
Listen, if I've had to suffer through a majority of these losses for the Phillies, I don't want to hear anything coming from you about being a fake Phillies fan.
Hunter,
I've had to suffer for a majority of this year.
Yeah, we all have.
I don't want to hear we all have. You don't watch the sport. I do.
Yeah. So, is there anything else to say about the Ohtani thing?
No,
I made this podcast for you, bro, to get your thoughts out.
Well, this is not made for me. This is our podcast.
You know what I meant.
Communism at its finest.
You know what I meant. Jesus.
But no, so what's this? My child honestly could be the greatest player in baseball. Yeah. And you know what? That is true. Like, he's already being heralded as the greatest baseball player of all time, like Mitchell. One of his worst seasons. One of the worst seasons of Mike Trout's career, and he still finished in top 5 of every single category.
Hey guys, 8 likes in 19 minutes, guys. Thank you
so much.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Stephen A. Smith is an idiot.
True, insider.
No, I actually want to say something about Stephen. Oh, okay. Thank you.
I mean, Nate's right as well, but Hunter's on the money.
Well, yeah. Hunter is money. So
we go for playoffs this year. Let's go.
So I just want to say this about Stephen A. Smith and my respect for him, because for years, man, I told you this for years. He is definitely one of my favorite people on ESPN because of basketball-wise. But after hearing this, it hurt, bro. Like, honestly, it fucking hurt. Like, I lost majority of respect for this guy. I definitely did after all this. So, is he my favorite? Probably not now.
Who is Max Kellerman?
Hell no. Mike Wilbon. But yeah, and from that perspective, can you imagine? Like ESPN's getting the numbers. ESPN is making all the money from this.
Well, it's not so much that they're getting the numbers, it's that they're getting buzz. At this point, the only thing, because ESPN has lost a lot of the allure it had, like back in the early 2000s, stuff like that, because they went from having like a variety of different shows, everything from like highlights to, obviously the center of it all, Sports Center, and now, Mitch Kellerman.
Good job,
and now it's all just kind of like the same exact thing. It's all just talking heads with very little variety with anything.
Yeah.
And because of that, the only thing they can really do to stay relevant nowadays is controversy. And it hurts to say that, especially after, growing up with ESPN.
Now, I actually want to say this because I was on a live stream yesterday with Lindy and RB.
Before you continue this,
I
want to talk about this guy's comment right here, Mr. Richie MC.
Okay.
What about the Harper?
Huh?
What about the Harper?
I don't understand.
Bryce Harper.
Yeah, I know that. But
so he wants to know opinions on Bryce Harper. The boxing. Fair enough.
All right.
But on the topic of Bryce Harper's had an interesting career. There's the 1 year where he had 1 year that even Mike Trout hasn't even been able to touch.
Really?
Yes. Bryce Harper, I think it was 2015, I'm not mistaken, was a year he went off, and not even someone who is considered probably one of the best of our generations, and Mike Trout has been able to touch it yet. But after that year, he fell off a cliff. Like, it's been a good player, but he's never reached that height again. So it's interesting. Yeah, it was ridiculous, that MVP season of his, but unfortunately with the Nationals and not with the Phillies.
Okay. So
I remember personally, I don't think the Nationals even went to the playoffs that season either.
I don't think they did. But yeah, it was 2015. But I want to go back to what I was saying about Lindy and RB, because remember when First Take was in Philly a couple years back? It was at Sicky and Pete's.
I think I do, yeah.
So RB was there. RB was there, and he told me how it was run. And he said, like, they pick which side to go on. Like, they actually pick which side to debate on, Max Kellerman and Stephen A.
Yeah, so this way they can have, because you have, in order for it to be a debate show, you have to be able to have a debate.
Yeah, like me and you, even though I'm better than you at everything.
Well, that's just plain wrong. It's just as wrong as Big Play Slay's opinion. Dodgers? Really, man? Dodgers? It had to be the Dodgers. Yeah. Yeah, Soto has really, put a dent into Bryce Harper's legacy so far. It's one of those things where I don't think he's ever going to hit that height again. I really don't. But I do think he'll still play at an all-star level.
Yeah, yeah.
Whether I'll put him in Hall of Fame conversation or not, that's up in the air. But I think he'll at least always be a consistent all-star.
Right. So, is there anything else you want to say about that? Like, about Ohtani? You got everything off your chest. Like, is there anything else? Would you like
the only thing I have left to say is for you to show Big Play Slay comment here.
Yeah, I saw that. But, yeah.
Okay, Slay, that's enough out of you. You've lost speaking privileges.
Should I time him out? So, did you get everything off your chest?
Everything that needs to be said has been said.
Okay.
And now we can just talk with baseball with chat for the rest of the episode. Smile.
Next week.
All day, every day.
So, I think I want to get into this right now. and that is RIchard Sherman. Okay?
Ah, yes.
I want to get into RIchard Sherman and that whole debacle because he did get
Yeah.
out of jail.
There was more. Yeah, there was some more news. I haven't had the chance to look at it yet.
I got it on my phone. Hold on, let me scroll. Let's see here. Like he did get out of jail. Okay, that's all. Wait, oh. Wait, where'd it go? Is this it? Oh, Sherman faces 5 charges, 5 misdemeanors after arrest early Wednesday at his in-laws' home in Washington. Now, did you actually see him at his in-laws' house?
No, I did not watch this video. I have it playing right now on NBC News.
Yo, I'm gonna pull it up because it's crazy. How about the video he sent? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm about to bring it up in a second.
Yeah, I don't have the audio on. Oh, God.
Oh wait, dude, share the screen. What the hell?
Wow, you're gonna force me to share my screen on your stream? Cringe.
It's our stream, bro.
Oh, so when it's me, so with you make it communism, but when it's me, it's democracy. I see how this works. I see how this
You're
works
making me
now.
feel like a terrible person.
I'm sorry. All right, share the screen. There, I'll even go full screen. How's that look?
Let me take off the banner real quick.
Not the banner. Here, do we want the audio?
Yes.
Okay, we put on audio.
Hey, play.
Put audio on. Put the audio on. There we go.
Oh look, it's your finger. Yo, he's drunk up in here.
Come through, Ray. Come through. Come through.
Jesus.
All right, you can stop it there.
Okay. Wow.
Jeez. You know, I just gotta say this before we go into that. I saw something on Instagram that the Jets are gonna hire that door for defense.
That's but that is a very disturbing sight to see. I don't know. Did you also hear kids screaming?
Yes.
Yeah, like you also got to think about. It's not so much like what RIchard Sherman did. But you also got to think about the family that's behind that door. Like that is going to cause trauma to that entire family. Like, and if there were kids there and they also screaming that, experiencing that, like they're going to have nightmares for God knows how long because of that.
Bro, I know. It's insane. Like, I don't know what else to freaking say about this. Now nobody's going to sign him. I think his career's done.
I don't know. Like, I'm
would be
just so
shocked
confused
if somebody-
on what the cause of this was. Because I also heard there's also like they're also trying to pin that this hit and run accident of him crashing his car into a barrier and then fleeing.
Yo,
I know.
Birdman 951. What is good from West
Welcome,
Coast?
Birdman.
He's very good. I respect his content. I like everything he's doing. And thank you for being on the roundtable a couple days ago, my guy. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's not done. What do you think, man?
I mean,
done.
I think there are still going to be some teams that look, and I really do. Because if he doesn't get charged, because it's not like what Ray Rice did where he just got exposed for absolutely beating his child, which is absolutely horrible. Like, don't get me wrong, with RIchard Sherman there, it was definitely not a great look at all. But if he was actually drunk like he was claiming to be, and he even said that he hasn't been in a good state of mind, he's been dealing with personal challenges over the last several months. Like, I think teams might be a little more hesitant this time than they were before, but I still think the team will go out and grab him because he's just that good of a player.
No,
and especially because he's always had a good character as well. So it could be one of those things where if they do get him, they might just have him have his contract where they have he's always having to go to someone to keep an eye on him, make sure that he's doing well mentally, make sure he's not doing too much alcohol and stuff like that. Because as Richie said right here, NFL players do use that a little too much as dependents for depression or to try and quell all their depressive needs. But I think this, because of how out of character this is for Sherman, I still do think teams are going to want him.
Now, I'm going back to the Michael Vick situation, okay? Now, that the Eagles gave him a second chance after that.
Oh, that's where it's going now. Okay.
I'm just saying here, like, you may be right. You guys may be right how his career is not done. How old is he? Like, I'm keep on forgetting how old he is.
He's in his late 30s, I believe.
I thought he was like 37, yeah. Yeah. Look at this, what Howie Roseman said. It was his decision.
Wait a second. Howie Roseman doesn't make comments that make sense. Who is this? Who is this? Reveal yourself, alien.
So, it does make, I mean, you can look at it.
Because I don't get me wrong, like, if the dude wanted to have some drinks, then he wanted to have some drinks. There's nothing wrong with that, but
it's not
behavior after you have the drinks. That's the issue there. It's like how he acted afterwards. And I'm curious to know where he was drinking at, and to the point where he was obviously intoxicated, but they still let him go out and drive.
That was I was thinking about that earlier.
Because if I was at a friend's house, that's a real shitty friend. And if he was at a bar, then the bartender should have been able to tell the guy was drunk and he should not be driving.
It makes no sense to me. Like, this whole
There's a lot of weird little things going on here.
Yo, Howie Roseman agrees with you.
Yeah, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Who knows? But guys, this is really tough to think. Like, for me, I think his career's done. He's 37, and not a lot. I think Slay said this earlier about the Eagles or whatnot, but I don't want them to pay $3 million because I'll be afraid for him to go through this again. Because alcohol.
I want to point out what Slay said here in this comment, where I'm not gonna, acknowledge the part of the Eagles, him signing with the Eagles being a little bit better, but do you think that one thing this will do? I know, I saw that's why I was laughing.
So this one here or above?
So one thing I do think will wind up happening for this is that I do think his price tag will be lowered than his original asking price, because you're not going to get everything you originally wanted after that comes out. That's also going to get a lot of suitors who were originally interested in you now wanting to back out because they don't want to deal with the public mess left behind. So it's one of those things where does he want to come back and play on a reduced, salary than what he would have originally gotten? And does he?
I got a name in mind. I got an owner in mind that might give him a chance.
I think I know which one it's going to be, but go ahead.
Say it again. Say it.
No, you say it. You were talking first.
Yeah, but I want you to guess.
I see him being a Raider.
No.
Yep.
I was thinking about Jerry Jones, the Cowboys.
That's another one. I was thinking of.
Thank you.
No, because the reason I say Raiders is because the Raiders went out of their way to trade for Antonio Brown after they saw all the crap he did during the 2017-2018 season. That's what made me think that.
I agree. But
I could also see Jerry Jones doing it because Jerry Jones gives zero craps about character.
I could also see Tampa Bay.
I don't think Tampa Bay.
Why?
Because,
again, I'm
going to point to Antonio Brown here. I don't think he's going to want to play with someone that's going to – I don't think he's going to play with someone that's going to be problematic on the team. The only reason he even wanted to play with AB is because he knew AB got better and got the help he needed.
Jerry was the name to get. I mean,
it's not even so much that Gruden loves Sherm. It's that the Raiders like getting broken players, whether mentally or physically. They like they'd like to sign a lot of people out of their primes or that are emotionally destroyed. Like again, 2017, 2018 AB.
The only reason I say the Cowboys is because of the publicity, bro. The headlines. That's all he cares about. He doesn't care about his team that much, I feel like. I'm not trying to make this an excuse for him. Okay.
Well, don't get me wrong. Like, if you're definitely gonna not act as you were if you're drunk, but that's also not an excuse to go around terrifying.
Right. Tampa has good corners. You're right.
Yeah. Well, but it's one of those things like you can't excuse that kind of behavior because he was drunk.
You can't.
That's not an excuse there. Like if he's in a deep dark place, then cool. You should have gone get some help. You are a multi-millionaire. You're telling me you can't afford a therapist? You're telling me you don't have anyone you can call and talk to? Like, if you're going through things, you should do the things you need to do to get better. You don't go getting drunk and try to terrify a family.
Can you say that to Ben Simmons, please?
No, this is for players that actually play their games and played well. This will not work on broken animatronics. For that, you need a lot of duct tape and super glue.
So, like you?
Mitchell, how could you do this? I thought we were friends. Okay, I'll just
go. Oh my God, bro.
I have been bullied off of the internet by Mitchell Kofsky.
Tyler, I'm sorry.
It's too late. I am now gone with the wind, never to be seen again.
Tyler.
There is no Tyler here. It's only Todd.
Todd.
No, my name's not Todd.
No. Thank you, Harvard Goldman. Why did you say that?
Okay, listen. Okay.
Little man.
Oh, wait, you gotta show my name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna get rid of this one.
My name is Jeff.
Ah! Hey. All right. So, is there anything you want to say regarding RIchard Sherman? Because I feel like I want to talk about Jalen Hurts and this whole Deshaun Watson
thing. That's
thing.
fine. We can move on to the next one.
Okay. So, for Jalen Hurts and Deshaun Watson.
Wow, you didn't do the pre-prep, Mitchell?
No, I did, but it got deleted. Yeah, it got deleted, bro. Now, would you want Deshaun Watson? Tyler, I'm asking you.
Oh, shoot. I was waiting for you to put the thing up first. And this is something I actually got into a discussion with the Eagles Uncensored a little bit last night, but I would not want Deshaun Watson. And I will tell you why I would not want Deshaun Watson. Because, one, you have a young quarterback. You use a second-round pick to get him. And this is going to be his first real year to prove himself. And you're in a great position because if it doesn't work, then you have about 3 first-round picks. You can get yourself one of the top quarterbacks in the draft and start again from there. Or you can trade it for a decent one afterwards, since you'll have the excess picks. If it does work with Jalen Hurts, now appreciate you, Bert, man.
Yo, he's in the league. He's in the league.
I saw. We have to make sure that's the right team that I did the league.
No, that's the other guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, excuse me.
That's Birding. I'm going to see him on Tuesday. So we'll get that figured out then.
We still got to figure that out, but that's another story entirely. But another thing, like if it does work out with Jalen Hurts, if he does perform well, now you got 3 first-round picks to surround him with talent or try and build the team up again. Like, you're in a lot better of a situation with Jalen Hurts than having to trade for a guy like Deshaun Watson, because if the thing is, with Deshaun Watson, like, yes, you'll have a bona fide stud at quarterback, but if the team falters like it did last season, with injuries and players not performing like they should have been, then you just got rid of 2 to 3 picks for a player that's already in a lot of hot water, and you now have next to no major resources to rebuild your team with. And so now you're going back to stage 1 of having to do a full-on rebuild instead of maybe potentially having a stepping stone on that. Another thing I don't like about Deshaun Watson coming here is I think he's going to get a worse treatment than Michael Vick did when we got him.
I agree. I said that in my video today.
Yep. Yeah, it's one of those things where Michael Vick, the reason it was split down the middle between people hating and liking Vick in Philadelphia is because he at least did his time and he, tried to make recommendations. He came to terms with what he did and he tried to make changes for the better, going to dog kennels, trying to donating charities, trying to put an end to dog fights, stuff like that. He went out of his way to help, fix what he had done. Deshaun Watson, like, there's so many allegations against him to the point where, again, I really can't see these being fake anymore. Like, the first one, yeah, because it comes out exactly after he requests a trade. But when you got, 12 people saying that he's doing this stuff, it's like, it's to the point where you can't exactly just say, oh, yeah, no, they're all lying and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to get to that conclusion. Unfortunately, we already did the Ohtani topic night, but tell you what, you can watch the VOD later tonight.
Yep. It was good. Tyler got a lot of stuff out.
Yes.
It was very good. Like, dude, I'm sorry I'm going off topic here, then I'll go on to Jalen Hurts and Deshaun Watson. This podcast, we covered 2 serious, topics.
Yeah.
We really did. And I think this is the most, what is the word I'm looking for?
It's the gentleman on the right. Sorry, I do not know.
Wait, what?
Because I got the Superman shirt on.
Ow.
And Richie does not know my name. That's Tyler Hass. He's a dope dude. Yes, the S stands for, well, my last name, but I don't think you'll be able to understand how to spell it.
Can the Phillies win back-to-back games against the Marlins? I'll let you answer
We
that.
can only hope, man. I mean, hey, we beat them. We beat them today. That's always good. But it's the Marlins. I don't know what it is with the fucking Marlins, man. And it's always the Marlins.
All right, so I want to go back to this Jalen Hurts and Deshaun Watson because I feel like I agree with you. We should not get Deshaun Watson.
Wow, we should really never be on First Take because that would be the most boringest show of all time.
Birdman, I got you.
Oh, shoot. You denied this man his wrench? How could you do such a thing?
I hasn't been in my chat a while.
Oh, wait. Was Eflin starting
today? Oh, my God. I hit the wrong thing. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry.
Did you just ban Birdman?
And Mod. He's Mod.
Banning Birdman in the stream when he asked for his wrench. How could you?
He's Mod. Dude.
Wait, are we really losing? No. Please, no.
He's Mod.
Wait, are we really losing 4-0 right now? Are you kidding me, dude? Why?
There's no way. What? I timed it. It was an accident. I'm sorry. It was an accident. It's on the phone. If it was on a computer, it would have been a different story. I'll fix that. Oh my God.
Listen, I don't mind Eflin. Eflin's a meh pitcher. I'm really happy with Zach Wheeler. Zach Wheeler's had a great season so far, both offensively and pitching.
Hunter, I'm sorry. Oh my God. He's going to DM me. I'm calling it right now.
I would expect a DM timing after your mod. How despicable.
Hey, you don't have any mods.
Yes, I do.
Who?
I believe it's actually Birdman.
It's
either Birdman or it's Big Play Slay. It's one of those two, I think.
I think it's Slay. It's not even me.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Am I a mod in your stream?
Yes.
Oh.
Anyways.
I'm sorry, Mitchell.
It's okay.
Okay. We're good now?
Yeah. But
right, cool.
I want to. All right. I just want to talk about I just want to talk about Jalen Hurts and the 620-pound deadlift. And I want to get your opinion.
Was it really 620 pounds?
Yes. I did a video on it. You should have watched it.
I was working.
I don't care.
I need to see this. He's strong. He is strong, man. I'll be damned. Oh, one and done. Boo. But no, real talk. That is impressive just being able to do one of those.
Name 2 quarterbacks right now that can do that.
Okay. RG's 3, destroyed leg. And Dak Prescott's broken leg. Those 2 combined have a chance.
In my video, I said a prime Ben Roethlisberger.
No.
A prime?
No. I don't think prime Ben Roethlisberger could do 620.
He could. Prime Cam?
Maybe.
And for jokes, I said Tim Tebow.
He has the power of God on his side. How could he possibly fail? The Lord will come down from heaven himself to help him lift the bar.
Chat that you're good. I'm so sorry.
No, you banned him, bro. You banned him.
No, I timed him.
You banned your own mod.
No, I timed him, bro. I'll fix it right after this.
His feelings are so hurt that you might as well have banned him.
I'm not even a mod in your stream.
I don't think you should be one after these actions you've taken, Mitchell.
Oh, okay.
Just randomly timing out your own mods. Yeah, even Hunter knows.
Hunter, that's a little far. That's a little bit too far. I'm a guy who can take jokes. I am. But that's a little bit too far. And by the way, they're family.
Oh shit! I didn't realize I was working with Vin Diesel. No, Mitchell, you can't. You can't take on all the comments by yourself. But don't you know, with all of my fans behind me,
Oh my god.
I have the power of family on my side.
Oh my god.
Can I just is there a way I can just put Vin Diesel's face over you?
No.
Damn. I gotta figure this out. Can I put Vin?
No. You know what we do?
What?
Okay, Hunter, I know you're joking. But share the screen.
But that doesn't cover your face.
Dude, I freaking feel terrible right now. Oh my god.
It's okay. He'll come back eventually because he'll realize his timeout is over. He was a naughty boy, Mitchell.
No, he wasn't.
He had to go to the corner for a little bit to learn his lesson.
Dude, I feel like I'm at work.
What do you mean you feel like you're at work?
Because I have to put kids in timeout, bro.
Wait, isn't that the counselor's job?
Yeah, I'm a counselor. That opens doors.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's 7-0. Okay, and going to leave that game alone. I'm just going to pretend that game never happened and that we only have a set 5-2 win. Smile.
I didn't say that. That was Tyler.
Fucking Marlins.
He said that over there.
Whoa. You put that finger down. You put it down, Mitchell. Mitchell, get off of the man button. Come on, minute. We've been friends for so long now. Don't do it, man.
You said it.
Don't do it. Please, I have a family. I have a family, please.
Dude, my hands are behind my back, okay?
No, Mitchell, don't ban me from behind your back, please. I have a family and they need me. Don't do it.
Okay, what are you, Vin Diesel now?
I have the power of family. Oh no. Birdman responded with an emoji and I can't see it. Yes, it was De Los Santos.
All right, we're all good.
Birdman from prison. Let's
that was an accident. I'm sorry. From now on, whenever I do a live stream, I'm just going to have it on my computer instead of my phone. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. So there was actually one more topic I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
And, we got time. You know, screw it. Hall of Fame.
Yay!
For the defense. We're
Holy
going
shit,
to do
my
defense.
farmer's cat is awful. Look at that shit.
Ew.
That shit's bad. Damn.
All right. So, guys, in the chat as well. Hall of Fame. Wait, I can't see. I'm typing something right now.
I love Birdman so much.
Dude, he's great. I freaking love him.
Did you see what he said in the chat? He said, I'm free. I was trying to find my healthy place.
Oh my god. Happy. Wait. You mean like Happy Gilmore? Hey. All right. So, Hall of Fame or no? I want people in the chat to agree or disagree. First one. I think I said this last time, but Richard Sherman.
Can we put pictures up?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, give me a name.
Richard Sherman.
No.
Huh?
No.
Are you just saying no, or are you saying no to the picture?
No picture. Because we already had video.
Okay, fine. Richard Sherman, Hall of Famer now.
I think it's going to depend how his current problem resolves. If everything resolves peacefully, then he will.
Guys in the chat, Hall of Famer now. But I think I said yes. I think
It originally would be a yes, no problem, but after this little incident here, I don't know.
okay. All right. I'm sticking with defensive side of the ball. Brian Dawkins.
He's already in the Hall of Fame.
He is? Oh wow, yeah.
Mitchell!
Dude, I'm tired. Oh, okay. He's already in there. He's already in there. You can think of some too. Don't.
Nathan Peterman.
Nathan Peterman?
Nathan motherfucking Peterman. Ready? Hold on. Let me get the picture up, Mitchell. Before we do it. And what the fuck? There we go.
But he's not.
There we go. This beautiful creature right here.
But he's not in defense.
Screw you and your defense. I want Nathan Peterman discussion.
Okay. What do you say?
Oh, are you serious? This is okay. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, we have 7 people in the chat right now.
Do you see the face on this man?
7 people in the chat right now. 10 likes. Thank you guys.
This man right here. This is the face of a man who deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm starting the wrong screen. Excuse me. Let me fix this.
What's wrong with
it? Because this one is better. Now, do you see the face of this man right here? This is the face of a man that deserves 8 Super Bowls, countless Pro Bowls, and not only deserves all that, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. This guy is an absolute legend and has made it a scientific anomaly to be as good at the sport as he is. He could literally, Aaron Rodgers could throw nothing but interceptions for the rest of his career, and yet he will still always have a better QBR than Nathan Peterman. Nathan Peterman's QBR would actually go down if he had a completion. He is that much of a scientific anomaly to the sport and needs to be enshrined forever in Canton.
Okay. I agree. But Eli Manning.
You mean I gotta actually pull up a picture of Eli fucking Manning? God damn it. Make me pull up an irrelevant quarterback when we just had the best quarterback of all time on the screen.
What Peterman is doing has never been done before.
And go here, sure, and sure. So, does the Derp deserve to be in the Hall of Fame?
I said yes. I said yes in Coach Dante's stream.
It's hard. It's a hard one.
It's difficult. JC Eagles Talk said no. Because
here's the thing. So there was a stretch in time where he was arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the league, like in the early 2010s.
I'm in my happy place. Why was Mitch holding 2 pitchers of beer? Well, I don't drink.
Maybe. Oh, were you gonna pull RIchard Sherman? Is that why you were holding the 2 pitchers of beer?
I don't have any beer with me.
I don't know. Guys told me Daddy gets very mad when he is drunk. Help.
So, seriously, as I was saying, JC Eagleson said no.
Yeah.
Because Philip Rivers
It's a hard one to do.
Than Manning.
Because, again, like, there was a short stretch where he was one of the best quarterbacks of all time, but after that second Super Bowl, he just, like, ran off of a cliff, man. Like,
I got an idea. Hold on. Hold on. Just keep talking.
I'm thinking right now. RIchard Sherman?
Hold on.
Oh my God, I love it. RIchard Sherman.
Howie, you and I were just getting along, my guy. We were just getting along.
Don't you know how he always plays by the winning side? Oh, RIchard Sherman.
So I invited just now Nate, the Giants fan, because I want to hear from him about Eli Manning. Okay? I invited him.
Okay.
And we're just going to wait for him if he comes or not. So when he comes, we'll go back to this, all right?
Hold on. So while we're waiting.
Coach Dante, what is good, my guy? Great stream earlier. You're the freaking man. I can't wait for Monday. Tyler might be involved in that on Monday. We could just talk football. You guys can talk baseball or whatever. So Monday, if Tyler's good with that.
We'll see.
Huh? Okay. I don't know if it's coming.
That's why we have the waiting music. If we get copyright striked, I apologize.
Yeah, that's why. Can you turn it off?
Okay. It was less than 30 seconds, YouTube. It was less than 30 seconds. What do you mean you lost all respect to me? It's the best waiting music.
It is. I'll give you that. Hold on.
All right, here, I'll post something that's copyright free then.
Hold on. So I want to hear from you guys in the chat. What do you guys think about Eli Manning becoming a Hall of Famer, if he is or not? What do you guys think? Howie, how can you lose respect for one of my best friends? Can you stop with the music? Can you stop with the music, bro?
Okay.
Seriously.
Wait, what? Who's going into extra innings? Because it sure as heck ain't the freaking Phillies.
Wait, what the? I am.
What the world?
Okay. So, all right. So, guys in the chat as well, give me some names we can talk about for this. Tyler, you are something, bro. A good something, might I add. I want
I'm
the Super
distracted by this bear and her cubs walking into the water at a public beach.
Yo, look. Dude, I have a feeling you're gonna call me that for a while now.
Wait, hold on. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's shoot for Tyler.
The fuck? Dude, what the heck was that?
That was me jumping onto my bed. When you commit to the bit, we go full in.
Pause.
We go all in.
Pause. Guys in the chat, please give me some Hall of Fame worthy players to talk about here. Tyler in his PJs is a mood.
Damn right. Is that what she said? Damn.
Tyler.
David, listen, you gotta be comfy. That's why I have the PJs and the shirt. Although, can I just say how ironic it is? I have a Superman shirt on, and I have Avengers PJs on.
I'm trying.
Y'all are distracted.
All right.
I don't know. I
So,
think I got
Eli
some
Manning,
money
yes
on
or
a-
no?
Huh?
Eli Manning, yes or no?
Yes.
He is in the Hall of Fame.
Because there was that small stretch of time, like even though it was small, like he was still considered one of the best quarterbacks in the league, at least at one point. He led his team to 2 comeback victories in the Super Bowl against Tom Brady and the Patriots, which is also going to give you more bonus points because it's a hard opponent and fuck Tom Brady. And like, yes, his past couple of years were absolute dog shit, but hey, thank you. Thank you for a round of applause. I know. Thank you for the rose. Oh, it smells like dog shit. Get it out of here. No, get away. Stop it. But yeah, it's to quote the Cat in the Hat movie, I'll get you and it'll look like an accident too. Like, it's a hard argument because there is a lot to both sides.
You know what? Uncensored. I'm gonna DM you the link because I want you.
Shit, you got to get yelled at by Uncensored about my dog shit opinions now. Fuck.
I'm gonna DM uncensored here. I'm not gonna put it in the chat. I DM'd you on Twitter.
I'm actually curious to see who Nightkin's talking about here.
Let's see. I have one, but this was a discussion already, but he was retired.
Bro, we gotta get Howie.
I just want uncensored on real quick. I want to hear why he is not.
Yeah, go ahead and say it, Nightkin.
Julius Peppers?
That's a decent one. There's at least an argument.
Dude, I love Michigan. Like,
ooh. Actually, I do have one.
Go for it.
For the Jeopardy music.
I want credit for the Michigan.
Shit, now I forgot the name of the person I was going to say, but I know it was another guy who was on the Panthers.
Yo, what is good? What is good, dude?
What's good, guys? How's it going?
Didn't I see you yesterday?
Yes, sir, you did.
That was
Appreciate
good.
you for having me on, dude.
Yeah. So, I want to hear your opinion about Eli Manning not being a Hall of Famer.
Listen, I'll take it easy on you, Tyler. It's okay. I'm not even actually mad about it. But I got to make one thing clear. Do you consider Phillip Rivers a Hall of Fame quarterback?
Do I consider Phillip Rivers one?
You should immediately answer no to this.
Yeah. I don't know.
If you don't consider Phillip Rivers a Hall of Fame quarterback and it took you that long to think about it, then Eli Manning should not be in the Hall of Fame. Even though he has two Super Bowl rings, statistically, but statistically, Phillip Rivers blows Eli out of the water. He does.
I kind of agree with him on that one, dude.
So you have to sit here and think, if Phillip Rivers is not Hall of Fame worthy, Eli is not. Yeah, he might have 2 rings, but he only has 2 rings due to his defense.
I mean, that's also got to keep in mind, like, he also did have a couple of really big plays. Like, let's say, for example, that first ring. Like, when that pocket collapses, that should have been the end of the game there. But he manages to not only get out of there and step up, he also manages to get it down to the open receiver.
I give him that. No, he had to make some clutch plays, 100%, and he made them when he had to. But I'm not going to bullshit, though, either. He is only in there because of those defenses he had. I'm not going to give it all credit on Eli Manning. He had a really good fucking defense on both.
I'm not saying that was all Eli either, but I do think that you can't deny the work he put into that offense as well, especially, like, his offense was a good offense as well. It's not like the defense carried it completely. Like, that offense definitely deserved its spot.
Yo, Nate.
One of those things where, like, he had some decent receivers he could throw to. His arm was still good enough that he could throw it deep and make those big plays, which, as time went on, because it deep seemed like a lot more harder for him to do because he just got so much more inaccurate as time went on with that deep ball. And that hurt his game a lot, especially when you have a young guy like OBJ in his prime and he constantly wants the ball and he wants it deep, but he can't get it because, he doesn't have the accuracy for it anymore. And that, I think, also, like, after that second Super Bowl, like I already said, like, that's when he had that downward spiral because he wasn't throwing it near as well as he was before.
I know, Hunter. I 100% agree with you, Hunter. Well, you'll probably end up slapping me in the face with this come Sunday, too, and that's okay. But, it's one of those things, though, man, where, I do have a strong opinion on this.
What the fuck?
What did it say?
Chuck Norris just announced his retirement due to the fact RIchard Sherman has returned. Can confirm RIchard Sherman is stronger than Chuck Norris.
Yo, I don't know where he comes up with this shit, man, but it's fun.
I love it.
Nate Talks, come up in here. I want to get your opinion on this Eli Manning. I really do.
Yeah, bro, he don't want to come in. He got schooled last night, bro.
Really wanted to say.
Wait, that was last night? I thought that was 2 nights ago.
No, that was last night.
That was last night.
Yeah. He was a very busy boy last night.
Yeah.
But
I had 3 lives in like 6 hours last night.
I'll tell you what, I also really did want to say yes to if I would put Phillip Rivers in the Hall of Fame, not because I'm a Phillip Rivers fan. I'm not. But I did like the Chargers during the time that he was there because one of my favorite plays of all time, Antonio Gates, one of his biggest targets for him. Like, it's because of Antonio Gates I have a little bit of a like for Phillip Rivers at all, but not enough that I would put him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but statistically, Phillip Rivers should have won the Super Bowl with the teams he had. He had plenty of opportunities to get it done, and he never did. That's why he does not belong in the Hall of Fame.
Well, almost look at it this way. Like, his defense, though, like, during that time period was not that great either, to be fair. Like, the only thing he had were LaDainian Tomlinson, he had Antonio Gates, he had a decent O-line, but his defense wasn't exactly great either.
Yeah, but you can't forget he's also had their wide receiver.
Which one?
The one with Keenan Allen. He had Keenan
yeah.
Allen for a
That was more
while
toward-
too.
Yeah, they had Keenan Allen for a little bit, which is why, again,
He had him
it's
for
one of
like
the things
6 or
where I
7
would
years.
like to say yes, but I can't.
Yo, Nate, what is good, my guy? What is good?
What do you want, kid?
Why? Why do you disrespect
Why
Eli?
do you even start this
Give
shit
credit
with
to a
me,
good
man?
give credit to a good quarterback.
Oh,
Give your
no,
credit.
fuck no. Everyone
Hold
loves
on.
interceptions.
Now,
Give your
No.
credit.
he was good for a couple of years.
Yes, that's what I mean. I'm on your side with this. Yes, that's what I mean.
No.
And also,
No.
he was censored. What is his offensive line? Eric Flowers. What the hell was on that freaking 2016 line? That 2015 line. That 2014 line. The 2013 line.
Yeah.
And no, all that we had a below 30.
And
30.
Cheers to you.
yeah.
You
and
can't win with that offensive line. Eli,
okay.
he's
So how many other excuses are you going to use for other quarterbacks that are in the same situation
no,
at him?
I'm not
way
giving that
better?
excuse. No, Jalen, and I'm going to say this right now. I respect Jalen Hurts. I respect him, and I'm a Giants fan. I respect Jalen, but man, Eli.
This ain't about Jalen Hurts.
Eli
Don't
had
bring
no.
Jalen Hurts into this.
Eli had no confidence with that offensive line, man. It was sad because when you guys are blitzing, when you guys were getting after him, and that's the good
Yeah,
thing
but
about.
you just admitted to me last night. There's no way you win those 2 Super Bowls without that defense. You even
Yes,
admitted
that's
defenses
the
win
defense too.
championships.
I made some big throws in those
Defenses
Super
win
Bowls.
championships.
He carried the troops. That's what you have to do when you're a quarterback. And everyone needs to understand. Philip Rivers does not deserve to make the Hall of Fame. Okay, there's no
Mitch,
way.
you're way too fast on them chats, man. I'm going over my comments.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, I'm good.
But Philip, it's 2 different situations. Eli is my opinion, Hall of Famer. But I understand people who think he's not a Hall of Famer. But as a Giants fan, we love Eli. Eli was the heart and soul of the Giants for years.
Well, of course, he's a poor man's vet. You got a
What?
poor man's Eli, or you got a poor man Peyton. That's what you
He's
got.
the captain. He made he always he made the right. He was a leader. He was everything. The captain made so many sacrifices, made everything, and result of that, he gave the Giants 2 Super Bowls. So in my opinion, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, well, he also did have
And
weapons around him.
one
You're
of
also
the most
forgetting about
helpful
Tiki Barber. You're also forgetting about Victor Cruz. You're also forgetting about your tight end at the time that you had what was his name? Jeremy Shockey.
Yeah, Shockey.
You guys had weapons around Eli.
Yeah, that's what
you can't use that as an excuse. But that's what I'm saying, though. It doesn't fall on Eli. It's not like you can sit there and say Eli went. No, he had fucking weapons. He had Tiki Barber. He had all of them, man. But you won because of that defense. It was not because of fucking Eli.
Eli brought us to a Super Bowl, man. You have to admit, though. And now divisional round, you have to admit that Falcons game, man. That was Eli's game.
Oh, while we continue to debate this topic here, I do want to also bring up some stats here that was requested by the chat. Of Eli compared to someone like Donovan McNabb, who is fairly revered to as a Hall of Famer, right? So we take a look here. So Eli Manning has, I believe it's 3 more years on McNabb and career-wise. Eli has a 50-50 record, which is actually kind of astounding to think of that, compared to Donovan McNabb's positive record with surprisingly only 1 tie. Now, Eli, through the 3 years, was a little bit more accurate. He's going to have a lot more yards. He had a decent amount more touchdowns, a little bit less rating. Threw a lot more interceptions. He got sacked 1 more time than McNabb did. And, he got a couple hundred more yards, got more yards.
Well, and in all defense to Donovan McNabb, yeah, okay, that's great and everything, but when we look at who Eli was throwing to compared to who Donovan was throwing to, that they don't compare.
That is true.
So you can't come at me like that, because Yeah, but I mean, when you look at what Donovan had compared to what Eli had, those stats don't compare because I mean, if you look at that, Donovan actually did damn good for what he fucking had.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, like, don't get me wrong, Donovan McNabb, he was
You know,
definitely.
I mean, let's not fool ourselves. Yeah.
Yo, Tyler, can you take that off? So
I most definitely can.
Thank you. So, I mean, I said he is a Hall of Famer just based off the Super Bowls, but it's a hard topic. It's like really hard to discuss. I need to like go through. I need to do more research before I give my final answer.
There is one more little stat I want to bring up here. I won't pull it back up on screen, but I want to go over the playoff total. Oh, I can?
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So I actually didn't even notice this was there, but there's actually a playoff comparison between the two.
What website you on? PFF?
Yep.
That's yeah.
But yeah, so Donovan McNabb has a better playoff record in terms of wins, but has 3 more losses than Eli.
Well, we all knew that.
Has more completions off more attempts, a slightly less completion rating, but more yards, more touchdowns, slightly
more interceptions.
And yeah, a lot more interceptions than Eli did. But I think another big thing there, though, is that Donovan McNabb also made it to the playoffs a lot more than Eli did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Eli, you have to give Eli some credit, though. He's a clutch quarterback when he's in the playoffs, man. You got to give him credit on that.
I'm just not even laughing at this point. Tyler, that's all you. I'm not even laughing at this point.
The RIchard Sherman universe.
But I understand why people don't think Eli's a Hall of Famer because it's a hard topic for people who. Eli is in the Giants Hall. He's definitely gonna make the Giants Hall of Fame. There's no doubt about it. He's gonna make the Giants Hall of Fame.
Yeah, without
yeah.
Well, no doubt.
I would love Eli to make the regular Hall of Fame too, because Giants fan and stuff. I would love Eli to get his freaking gold jacket. But
listen, I'm sure he's gonna get in. Like, I'm not sitting here saying that I have no say in it. Like, I don't give a shit. He's gonna get in whether he gets in or not. But in my opinion, he does not belong there.
Okay.
But listen, no matter what we say, he's probably going to get in because, yeah, he did win 2 fucking Super Bowls.
He's also a Manning.
What it is. Huh?
He's also a Manning.
Yeah, yeah. That right there and alone holds value for sure. So.
I mean, it's a hard discussion. I can't really say it. So, Tyler, you sticking with yes?
I'm going to stick with yes.
All right, and Nate, I know your answer on that.
I'm gonna say yes.
I just got to give you credit to come on another Eagles stream, man. Props to you.
I got all you guys' back.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah. You've been a subscriber of mine for years, so I really appreciate that. Really do. So, oh my God, enough with this thing. All right, so
I'm not sure where he comes up with all this shit, but it's low key.
How did it come about, Tyler?
Sherman, when are we getting the RIchard Sherman comic books?
All right, so I feel like Tyler, is there any other players you can think about that's in the Hall?
Yes, I want to bring up one more player, the one that Richie brought up here,
Jason
Peters.
All right.
And I'm going to make this a little tougher. Or maybe a little easier. Depends how you look at it. So, Hall of Fame.
There you go.
Hall of Fame. Or snubbed.
So don't lie to him, Nightings. Don't lie to him like that.
Yo, I showed to him too. But, say it again.
Yo, you're playing your mind games, Nate. Knock it the fuck off, man. Hey, I made the point to him last night. Check this out. Me and JC both made the point to him last night why he should become an Eagles fan. Because his partner bounced on him last night, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I didn't know that the guy wasn't even two.
No lie, his partner bounced on him, right? First off, no Eagles bounce on their partner. I can tell you that right now. If we call and they say, yeah, they'll be there, they always are there.
It was Dante's guy. And Dante was like, Nate, we got someone who's a Giant fan.
No excuses. Anyway, So that was one, okay? And then we sat there and we brought up, you've only lost 5 or you've only won 5 games in the last 10 years.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah, we're 17-5 since 2010.
Don't remind me of this, man.
Oh,
Don't-
you're getting reminded.
I
Okay.
don't want
And then
to.
thirdly, your team starts out as a fucking lie. You're called the New York Giants, but you're based in New Jersey. They're already fucking feeding you bullshit. At least we're called the Philadelphia Eagles and we're based in Philadelphia.
That is true.
So you're starting off on a fucking lie. Come to the dark side, my friend.
Well, same with the
Come
Jets.
to the dark
No,
side.
we're the good side
Nate,
of the force.
I am your father.
No.
Join me, my
That's a
son.
little too That's a little too far there. But you can say the same thing about the Jets too.
No, we don't talk about the Jets.
Well,
Jets aren't real.
The Jets don't even deserve to
Washington
be in
as
our own
well. Hey,
stadium.
Washington as well. They're all fucked up because they say Washington, but they're based out of Maryland. And
Like,
they ain't even got a name either. So they're fucked all the way around.
And then there's the Cowboys, but
Well, they're not even based out of Dallas.
really?
Did you know
Oh,
that?
they were.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
Yeah, Dallas.
Where in Arlington?
Dallas is not even in Dallas. It's in Arlington, Texas.
Oh my.
Why
My
do they
whole
do
business
this to us? I grew up.
Yeah, and you say we're fucking fake. Y'all can't even say where you're from. Are you that ashamed of it? Like, what the fuck?
I'm from New York.
No, your teams. I don't care where you're from.
Bro.
So to quote old Colt speeches, one of us, one of us, one of us.
So go back to Jason Peters real
Yeah,
quick.
so Jason Peters, Hall of Fame, Team Hall of Fame, or snub?
He's at least in my book. He's at least an Eagles team Hall of Fame in my book. At least
He should be in the Hall of Fame, but because he's a left tackle, he probably won't get in, at least for a long time, because a lineman is hard to get into the Hall of Fame. I think we all know that, right?
Yeah.
So if he does get in, it's going to be a long time, but he should be there. I mean, he was solid at his position. He has a Super Bowl, so.
You know what? I think there's an argument for him to potentially actually make it to the Hall of Fame. Like, since he was traded to the Eagles and got converted to a tackle, he has arguably been top 5 to top 10 in his position each and every year until this last season. In which case, he just looked like an absolute shell of himself. Like, even in 2019, the year before the implosion, he still wasn't. He was incredible. And it should have ended there on a good note. But, the dude was way too good at his job to be snubbed for the Hall of Fame like that, especially when he now has the ring, which I feel like if you're going to be a lineman, in order to make it to the Hall of Fame, you have to at least get one of those. He has all the Pro Bowls he needs. He got the ring.
What ballot, though?
Hmm?
What ballot, though? Like, are we talking like a 5th round ballot here? Are we talking a 4th round?
I don't think he's going to be a first round. I don't think.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
The lineman could ever make it on the first round unless you were like the Pat McAfee of linemen.
Yeah.
But,
bad analogy, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have to be like the biggest personality in the world, while on top of being one of the best at what you do in order to be a first ballot as a lineman, at least. But I think he could definitely be like 3rd or at 3rd onward.
Yeah.
I think that'd be more than fair. It's just that would be honestly the harshest snub I think of the NFL to not put that man in gold.
Ninings, thank you for coming to the stream.
Have a good one.
Everything you've done for us, please keep it up. I love your work also. So, is there like any other players that can be in the Hall of Fame that are not? I'm like stuck.
Tiki Barber.
I should be in the Hall of Fame.
Can it be any Hall of Fame, or does it just have to be NFL?
Ooh, can we go into other sports, Mitchell?
Because I'm going to tell you one right now who should be in, who deserves to be in, who isn't.
What sport is that?
MLB.
All right, go for it.
Ooh.
Oh,
You fucking Rose.
Ooh, we're getting into this territory. Okay.
I said two. Honestly,
I'm telling
he's in
you
the
right
Hall of
now,
Fame.
dude. Yeah, come on, enough has been enough. There comes a time to whenever you just gotta let it go.
He was
and
banned
it's that
because of
time.
gambling, correct?
Against his for his team. It's not like he was betting against his team. It's a difference if you bet against your team, but he bet him for his team to win. Come on, man. Like I get it, but really?
I have nothing to say about this. Like
I would say he's in the Hall of Fame.
He has to be, man. Do you know? It's fucking Pete Rose. You know what he's done for baseball alone?
Once the older.
It's I don't know, because like yes, there's the rules that you weren't allowed to
I don't
ban,
know what that means.
like gamble on games as a player. But I think I don't know. It's one of those hard things because there's also like the huge question of steroid users, like Barry Bonds. He's broken all sorts of records. Should he be in the Hall of Fame even though he was a user? But obviously, like what they
McGuire.
did. Yeah, also Alex Rodriguez. Fuck that guy. Oh, you're probably a Yankees fan too, aren't you?
Yeah, but I understand. I think what he did, bro.
You were fucked as a
he doesn't
child.
deserve it.
See, it's bad when even your own fans hate you. That's how you know you fucked up.
I hate, bro. If A-Rod became the manager of the Yankees, I would take him over Aaron Boone any day of the week, bro. I hate Aaron Boone, but other that type of story. But A-Rod's, I can't say he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well, A-Rod more like a tits. Well, I think that was the nickname he got from his teammates it was bitch tits. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But I
heard about that cork bat situation, man. But
also,
he's not the only one to ever use one either. There's plenty of people who've gotten caught using that. So, I mean that's just part of it.
I would love to see Pete Rose just has so much baseball history with him.
Yeah, man.
That's a shame to not enshrine in some sort of way. But
doesn't he still hold some records even still today?
Let me see.
Like the all-time hitting record or something like that, isn't it?
Probably does.
Like I'm sure he still holds some, and that alone right there, he should be in. I mean, how long has it been since the man's played baseball? And
So
if he still holds
he holds the major league records for games at 3,562.
Yeah,
it's with 14,053. Hits 4,256. And singles at 3,125. He also has the most RBIs player without a season of 100 or more with 1,314 with a career high of 82 in 1969.
How can you not put this man in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
it's fucking disgusting, dude. That's disrespectful. It's been long enough, man. It really has. Like, let it go. And gambling's legal now in sports. Like, they do it all the time. Like, let it go. Put him in.
I you know what? I can agree with that. It's just Pete Rose. Like, again, it was a time of a bygone era. Things have changed since then. And the fact that, everything he has done for the sport, when it comes to popularizing it, how well he played in it, it's a damn shame to not include him. Yeah.
I'm tired of it. And as a Philly fan, man, like, the disrespect is real now. Like, it's done. It's over with. Let it go. And
listen,
you can't knock him for what he did.
Jimmy Rollins can at least make the Hall of Fame. I'll be happy. At least I've already come to terms that Ryan Howard will never be a Hall of Famer.
Who?
Ryan Howard. I've already come to the term he's never going to make it.
Stupid question. Barry Bonds is not in it, right? Stupid question.
So it's a limbo because Barry Bonds was one of the premier steroid users during the early 2000s. So while he is one of the most prolific hitters of all time, it's believed he's never going to make it because of his reputation with the media. let's just say him and the media had a very bad, did not coexist that very well at all. And the fact that he was a steroid user, which also brings into question, should he even be allowed to keep the records that he broke? There's so many different things that, and for the records that are hard to keep straight because of how many people are, cheating one way or another. It's just that with the steroid use, it's a lot harder because of how prolific they were in the early 2000s.
Well,
McGuire, Clemens, man. I may hate the fucking Yankee, but Clemens, man. Whoo!
He was good and bad for baseball.
Huh?
But that's the thing. I mean, even Mark McGuire got to keep his, right?
Did he?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things. Like, I wonder if eventually they're going to come to a decision to remove anyone that's been confirmed to have done steroids. Like, if it's been confirmed, like if they're just going to remove their records entirely, which I don't know, because it's one of those things where it's something like that might not ever happen again.
Yeah.
It's
and I want to bring something else up too that I would like them to petition to remove out of sports, man. Like, let's get over this fucking marijuana use in sports.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, no lie. Marijuana is not a performance-enhancing drug. No. So why are we suspending guys for using it? It's not like you smoke marijuana and you go out and you gain 60 fucking pounds of muscle. That doesn't work that way.
So that's why there was also that huge debacle with the one lady who was trying to run for track in the Olympics, and then she got banned.
Exactly.
By the Olympic committee because of pot.
It's fucking dumb, man.
So yep.
Yeah.
We'll just stay here all day naming baseball players and stuff. But
yeah.
And I just found, I forgot. Going back to football real quick. Ted Ginn Jr. retired today.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
He retired today. Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. Now, here's the answer to my question. Hall of Famer? No.
No. He was a good receiver, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
He's not. No. I just wanted to say that.
Dude, in my eyes, we're too lenient with Hall of Famers. Like, no lie, man. We need to start being a little more strict about that, because to truly be a Hall of Famer, man, like, you need to do some Hall of Fame shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like Eli Manning.
I know you ain't about to call out my boy Ray Guy.
No.
No to me or no to Tyler?
No to Tyler.
Okay.
No, I wasn't gonna call out Ray Guy. Why was I
allowed to be Hall of Famers too?
No, like for instance, man, I think Dan Marino deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, and he is. But I'm pretty sure he is. But the fact is, he never had a Super Bowl. But it's like, dude, it's fucking Dan Marino. Look what he had. Like, and he made that team relevant while he was there. They only won because of Dan Marino. So in that sense, you kind of have to put him in there. Like Barry Sanders, he's one of the all-time greats. He's never won a Super Bowl, but he's in the Hall of Fame, and he holds the records. But that's because he didn't have a team around him. Same with Calvin Johnson. I believe he's
giving me depression.
Huh?
Talking to Richie, keep me updated.
But that's the same with Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson never had a good team around him, but I think he's one of the best wide receivers.
Calvin
to come
Johnson
through
even went 0-16.
Yeah, so there's certain things I like to hold my hat on when it comes to Hall of Fame worthy, but we are way too fucking lenient with that, man. We are. Like, if you win one Super Bowl, it's like, oh, you're Hall of Fame worthy. It's like, yeah, no, not to me. You got to do a little more than that.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to basketball real quick. There's this basketball player named Robert Horry. He has 7 rings, and he's not in the Hall of Fame.
That's
so did he actually play and earn those rings, or
he made a couple of game-winning shots in clutch situations. So
okay, and now second question, how much of them winning those games was on him? Like, was he actually playing a lot, or did he just come in off the bench a lot?
He was 6th or 7th man on the rotation. Earlier in his career, he started. It's a whole to-do. I don't want to get into that. But my point is, he has like 7 rings, and he's not even in the Hall of Fame yet. So the point I'm getting at is that I agree with Uncensored a little bit here. I can't believe I just said that. But just
Fuck you.
the ring, it should not matter with the Hall of Fame. I'm just saying. I love Uncensored, but it was just like
No. Hey, what? I give out good knowledge, so screw you for saying that. Like, not agreeing with me. I'm
Dude,
pretty smart, thank you very much.
Oh my God.
But no, I agree with Hoop too, man. Like, no lie, 4 Super Bowls. Like, there should be a max on it. Like, for instance, you got people like Steve Young in there. You have people, like the guy from Pittsburgh. Oh shit, my wife is gonna kill me because his name just slipped my mind. The guy on oh fuck.
Give me the
Help me out
position.
here. Huh?
Give me the
The
position.
Steelers. The Steelers QB.
Roethlisberger?
Huh? No, from the 80s. What's his name? He's the old dude.
Bradshaw. It's Bradshaw.
Yeah, Terry
Terry
Bradshaw.
Bradshaw. Thank you. Yes, Bradshaw.
I got him.
You got people like Jerry Rice out here, with a couple people like that. They're Hall of Fame worthy. But
Tyler, you
that
see that?
there has to be a pedigree to be called Hall of Fame worthy. That's my only argument to it. Like
Yeah,
Terry
it's Hall of Fame
Bradshaw,
now.
Steve Young, that's Hall of Fame worthy. But you can't tell me that, some of these guys, like when you start putting them on that pedestal at Hall of Fame worthy, it's like, dude, that's a slap in the face to the others that came before them that actually deserve to truly be there.
Yeah. Yeah. Ben Simmons? No.
Ben Simmons for Hall of Fame. Let's go.
Terry who? Terry Bisbal?
Well, see, in my eyes, to a point, and my wife would kill me for this too. I don't think Ben Roethlisberger deserves to be in it. He only won 1 Super Bowl, and he had the 3 Bs on his team for like 7 years, and he couldn't win one.
So controversial, yet so true.
Because I'm not afraid to be controversial. You couldn't get it done with. You couldn't get it done. You could not get it done with Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell, but you want me to believe you deserve to be in the Hall of Fame?
And I kind of agree with you because look at last season alone. They went 11-0, right?
And then you tanked. Yeah.
So,
that's not a Hall of Fame quarterback, man.
It's not.
And also, he makes the playoffs freaking every year, but he can't get it freaking done.
Yeah, and that's what I said. You had the best wide receiver and the best halfback for 4 fucking years in their prime, and you couldn't even win a Super Bowl.
Yes.
Really? Are you serious? That is not Hall of Fame worthy. He should have 3 fucking rings, my guy. 3 at least.
And he had a good offensive line.
And a good defense.
Yeah. It's great.
Not even a good offensive line. One of the best offensive lines in football.
Yeah, Halapula Vaitai. They had Marquise Pouncey. They had Alejandro Villanueva. Dude, all those guys are Pro Bowlers. All of them. Like, no, dude, that's what I'm saying. Big Ben does not
get a little criticized here, but I honestly think that their O-line has been better than the Eagles' O-line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. 1,000%.
Yeah, hey, listen, man, I know some Eagles love our O-line and they love them a lot, so I didn't want to be crucified for saying that.
No, you're fine. Big Ben has one.
He has 1 ring, doesn't he?
I think so. Yeah, he won 1 and lost to Green Bay.
Yeah.
Trust me, I was there because my wife was crying on that one.
That catch in the corner, Hines Ward, no, that was Burst. Yeah, that was Burst.
No, it was Hines Ward, I think.
No, it was Hines Ward.
Yeah, it was Hines Ward. Yeah. It was a back and forth game with the Cardinals.
And you have to realize, too, Big Ben inherited that team he won that Super Bowl with. That wasn't his team.
Mm-hmm.
Plexico Burress and Hines Ward were on their way out. That wasn't his team. He just was on the ass end of a really good fucking team. And he got Jerome Bennis, too.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. That team was set up to win. He just fell in a very good situation. But the fact is, though, when he did actually have his team, which was Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, and that defense, he didn't do anything. So it's like, yeah, that to me right there, no, dude, you're not Hall of Fame worthy.
I mean, I'm trying to think.
I hate to interrupt, guys, but I think I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna start getting ready for bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, guys. Thank you for everyone for coming on Uncensored. Thank you, Nate Talks. Thank you again for coming on. You and I were just talking. We'll get more shit together. I'm telling you, we're gonna do something. So,
Yeah.
thank you for coming on. I'll add both of your links in the description below. I'll do that. Tyler, thank you as always. And hopefully you just hit 21 subscribers. Congrats again, my guy. And 25 is the next one.
Hey,
25.
don't forget to come to my Sub Mondays, Tyler, if you can make it,
I
man.
will try and stop by.
Tyler and I were talking about that earlier. Like, I
Yeah.
want him on that, man. I want Tyler
Yeah,
on.
we'll
He had
definitely
to
get
scream it to me
you
over
some
the sound of
subs.
a roaring machine.
Yeah, we'll
Say-
definitely get you some subs, dude. We'll get you up there. Maybe, hopefully, I can get you to 50. That'd be awesome.
He wants to hit 69 first.
Yes. I'm not even going for 50. I'm going right for 69. That's the goal.
All right, 69 is the goal. We'll tweet it out and everything.
Yes.
Let's go!
All right, guys. Thanks for everything. Great podcast, Tyler. I'm just saying that. All right,
Long
guys.
podcast.
Pound it.
I think it's our longest one yet.
Tyler.
Pound it.
Oh.
All right. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, smash that like button. We hit 10 likes tonight. Thank you guys. It means the world. Nate, pound it with
Nate.
You want to leave me hanging?
I can't do this.
Other way.
It's literally just look the
Other
opposite
way,
way.
man.
Like
Look
now
to
I
your
can
left.
look at Mitchell,
6
but I
months
know
left.
Your
Yeah,
opposite arm.
your
Your
right is
opposite
your left
arm.
and your
Other
left
one.
is your right.
It's an art.
I can't do this. Every time I try to do this,
Hey,
it freaking
it's
never
not that
works.
hard, my dude. I'm literally looking at you right now.
Yes, and I'm
It's
clapping.
not. It's literally just opposite day, dude.
Tyler, way to go.
Yeah, this so feels like the Brady Bunch right now.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. All right, thank you guys for everything. Subscribe to my guys. Links in the description. And yeah, you all. MK out.
Appreciate